On this episode of Lapeef, Let's Talk.
Let me go. I ain't said nothing the last topic. Let me talk on this one.
Okay.
It's just funny, man. I used to give them guys a hard time, them passport bros, man. Didn't understand it. I thought it was a joke. But man, after watching the cruise season last night and some of the example of them hyenas, last night and the way they was acting, the way they was carrying on, I definitely understand.
What's a passport, bro?
Well, some of these dudes are leaving the country, going to get these women from other countries, and doing what they need to do. I don't have no problem with it now.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, if you want to go out there and get you one of them good old white women, as my man Anton would say, go get you one. If these chicks
no, you're pronouncing it wrong, Hank. You got to say it's HWYTE. It's hot.
I appreciate that.
But it's so crazy how she started.
Go get. Hold on, Mama Three Love. Hold on, I'm almost.
And
done.
if you really feeling her, you can call her your milk of magnesia.
Go ahead, Fee. Let me get you in there. You want something?
Man, you better get her together.
Okay. Andy, you got something to say? Andy?
That type of
okay.
That type of the attitude like she displayed with the money and the education. Hey, that's why you got so many divorces out there. Those type of women. Those type of women
yeah,
get
y'all
divorced
have
the
the type of women that just so like dependent and just so like, you know, I can't.
Them the women who marriages last
you.
50 years though.
It's about being interdependent, Veronica, not being independent or dependent. It's a middle ground of being interdependent. Women have no idea what the word interdependent means. Y'all ain't never even heard the goddamn word before.
Let go. It's not women. A lot of times it's the educated women that make their own money that feel that way. Oh, that's who it be. They feel like they don't need a man. So
that's what I'm saying. They value money.
She's like, hey, I
stupid.
get up out of here because of blah 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 blah. I got my own money and this and that. That's why our women, the most educated, making a little money now, they feel like they don't need a man. And they talk to you any type of way because of it now. That's what we were leaning towards, the masculine. Is that right or wrong?
Mr. Farish, Mr. Farish. If you're watching this right now, go to every storage facility, find out whose name is on it, and go and find that.
Actually, my husband was just standing right there listening.
Mr. Farish.
You know what?
My
husband was just standing right here listening. He was just standing right here listening. He gets a kick out of these shows.
Tell him to rewind it about 30 seconds and listen to what I said.
No, he was here. He heard the whole thing.
Yeah, I do it.
Did he? Is he going to find out where the car storages is around you?
So you find that
that's how you shut her up. That's how you shut her up.
Maserati.
That's how you look at her. She just smiled and was like, "Yeah,
he's googling it right now."
See how you shut it down? That's how you shut that shit down.
Anton, you know what? I actually like you. So no matter what you say, you know, I actually like you. I've been watching some of your content.
I like you too. Like and eventually I'm gonna tame you.
Reel her in.
Feminists probably have no idea how some of us in the rest of the world look at the craziness going on in the West. And I'm sure they don't care. But I'd really like to know, is it boredom, entitlement, or just plain insanity that's causing you to wage war on half of your population? And then crying about, where have all the good men gone? Well, I tell you where they've gone and where they're going. To Asia and other friendly places around the world. Places that know a decent man when they see one. Places that you blue hairs wouldn't last a day in because we don't cater to your every whim and fancy. And I can promise you, we Asian women are happy to have your men and offer them everything they've been looking for. But it's interesting that your reaction is to attack the men who are leaving and tell them that they're losers who aren't good enough to get a woman in the West. Yep, once again, it's the man's fault. And you attack us Asian women too. You call us poor, uneducated, submissive, desperate women who are happy with your table scraps and rejects. But if you truly believed we were getting your leftovers, the men you don't want anyway, then why do you sound so angry and defensive about it and try to shame men for finding happiness here? Wouldn't you be thanking us for taking out your trash? And as far as Filipino women being uneducated, we have the same percentage of college graduates that you do, and what you call submissive is what we call being agreeable. Do I look uneducated, submissive, and desperate to you? Well, guess what? There are millions more like me over here, just waiting to have a shot at making your man happy. You also call us gold diggers and claim that we only want green cards to escape to the promised land. Well, I hate to burst your bubble, but many of us Filipinos are happy to stay right where we are. And as for gold digging, have you ever heard of the pot calling the kettle black? After dealing with all the monkey branching and cash grabbing from you Western women, I think your men can handle the situation over here just fine. But don't listen to me. Talk to the guys who already escaped the plantation and see what they have to say. There are plenty of YouTube channels made by passport bros that tell guys what it's really like over here. Is it perfect? No way. But for guys who are looking for a place where they're valued and treated with dignity and respect, we're pretty hard to beat. So maybe instead of trying to pound your man into submission, why not work on yourselves and become women worth fighting for? Because if you won't, we're more than happy to show your rejects what happiness really is.
Oh, okay. Our passport bros winning overseas.
Well,
all right.
Oh my God.
Why you don't care? Well, I went to Brazil. I went to Brazil for 2 weeks, man. And it was different than being in the States. I tell you that. The women were a lot more friendly. They were a lot more feminine, and they were a lot more in shape. It was rare that I seen a woman that was not in shape that was in Brazil. That's just what it was, man. All of them spoke. All of them were nice.
Damn.
So men are doing it. It is what it is.
Well, you know what? I'm happy for anybody that finds love.
Let me go. I ain't said nothing the last topic. Let me talk on this one.
Okay.
It's just funny, man. I used to give them guys a hard time, them passport bros, man. Didn't understand it. I thought it was a joke. But man, after watching the cruise season last night and some of the example of them hyenas, last night and the way they was acting, the way they was carrying on, I definitely understand.
What's a passport, bro?
Well, some of these dudes are leaving the country, going to get these women from other countries and doing what they need to do. I don't have no problem with it now.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, if you want to go out there and get you one of them good old white women, as my man Anton would say, go get you one. If these chicks
no, you're pronouncing it wrong, Hank. You got to say it's HWYTE. It's hot.
I appreciate that.
But it's so crazy how she started.
Go get. Hold on, Mama Three Love. Hold on, I'm almost.
And if you really feeling her, you can call her your milk of magnesia.